Jamboard, tools for kids. Hello, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Vallejo. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're having an amazing first week of school. I know that it's a little different and that there's a lot of new things to learn. So I'm here to help you with one of those things. Some of you may have been asked to use a tool called Jamboard today. And while some of you may have been able to use it very easily, some of you may have had some trouble, and that's why I'm here. I'm going to go over some very basic tools of Jamboard with you so that you can use that when your teacher assigns you an assignment to do in Jamboard. So here we go. When you go to the left side of your screen, you have a toolbar. Let me see if I can. This right here is your toolbar. It's got different tools on it: your pen, your eraser, your select tool, your sticky note, your add image icon, your circle, your text box, and your laser. All of these tools will help you work in Jamboard. The first tool is the pen. When you click on the pen, you get several different choices to make. I know lots of you have your glitter pens and your color pens. This is kind of like that because it gives you different kinds of pens to write in with different thickness, and it also gives you a highlighter. So you have a pen, a marker, a highlighter, and a paintbrush. And so I'm going to show you how they all work. When I want to use my pen, I simply click on it, and then I can choose the color that I want it to write in. So today I'm going to use red. Do you see how it highlights it and turns everything else into red? That's how I know that the tool that I'm going to use is going to write in that color. So I'm going to simply move my select tool or my cursor over here to write my name. I press my finger down on the tracker if I'm using a Chromebook, and I'll have to press with my other hand to do that too. And I simply use it just like a regular pen. Sometimes it's called a stylus. And I have to press down very carefully, and I have to take my time and go slowly for it to work well. I probably should have written Mrs. Vallejo here because that's how you all know me. But for those of you who don't know, my first name is Letty. Well, Leticia, but everybody calls me Letty. So this is how the thinnest pen writes. The next one is the marker, and I'm going to choose a different color, blue. And I'm going to just kind of draw with this one. And we know the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear the color blue is the sky. Okay? So this is what your blue marker looks like. It's a little bit thicker than the first marker, but they serve the same function. They're for writing. This is my highlighter. It's going to be a little thicker. I'm going to use the color yellow. And I use my highlighting tool just like I would a highlighter, just to highlight things. See, right now I'm highlighting my name. Just like that. And you see that's a thicker tool that you can write with. I'm going to click on the last writing tool, which is the brush, and I'm going to choose green. And I'm just going to write the word grass. See, my paintbrush is a little thicker and a little bit lighter. I will use this one mostly for coloring, I think. All right. So those are your writing tools. Just to review, when you click on the very first pen, you have your pen, marker, highlighter, and paintbrush, and then you can choose to write in different colors. Doesn't that look fun? Okay, right underneath my writing tools is the eraser icon. When I click on the eraser icon, you see how the circle turned black? That means it's activated. I can use it to erase. I just have to press down on the trackboard on my Chromebook to erase. Just like you would with your regular eraser on your pencil. But instead of using one of these to erase, you're going to use the eraser tool on your Jamboard. Pretty cool, huh? The next tool is the select tool. That's the one that helps me to go back and forth from the different tools. Whenever I'm wanting to change out of the writing tool, it helps to click the select tool because it'll take you out of there. Your select tool also helps you to click around the Jamboard. It helps you click to the next frame. We're going to go over that in a minute. And it helps you navigate the different tools. Right below my select tool is my sticky note. Okay, so I'm going to, before I go into sticky note, I'm going to clear the frame because if I want to erase my whole board, I'm just going to clear frame. You see how I click that button? If I change my mind again, I get scared and I think, oh my gosh, I didn't need to do that. I need to get that back up here. All I have to do is click the undo button and it all comes right back. I can even go back a little further. See, just like magic, and it all comes right back to you. But right now, I do want to clear my Jamboard, so I'm going to click Clear Frame. I want to click Clear Frame so I can have a clean slate right here to show you how to use the next tool, which is the sticky note. A sticky note is just what it sounds like. It's those little Post-its that your teacher uses to put little notes on your work. So I'm going to click on the sticky note icon, and I get a little box here that's yellow. In the sticky note, I can write whatever I want. I had the best first day of online school! Exclamation point, because that's exciting. Once I'm done typing in my sticky note, I just have to click Save. You see how the sticky note already came over here? If I want to type in another sticky note, I just have to keep typing. I can also change colors. My teacher is awesome. Once I'm done, what do? Click Save. Very good. You see how it came over here? Would you like to do one in blue or pink? I thought so. I can't wait for tomorrow. And click Save. And let's do another one in pink, okay? I loved seeing my friends today. Exciting. And click Save. And you can see that you've posted quite a few bit of Post-its here. Now, I feel like I'm done with sticky notes, and I don't want to use sticky notes anymore. So I don't want to, be in the sticky note tool. How do I get out? All I have to do is click on the Cancel button at the bottom like this. And see, now I can see my sticky notes here. There are a lot of things that I can do with my sticky notes. If I put my select tool on my sticky note and press one time on my trackboard, it'll highlight it blue. Do you see how it turned blue all the way around? That means that if I put my select tool on it by putting my finger on my trackboard, I can move it like this. I can move it wherever I want it to go on the frame. I can also change the angle or turn it around or upside down. Whoa, it's dizzy. Okay. I can also, if I put the arrow here in the corner, I can make it smaller and make it bigger. I can move it around. If I want to make another one of this, I can duplicate by pushing this little button right here. See what I did? I made a copy of it. And if I don't want a copy, then all I have to do is click on Delete to erase it. So I'm just going to have a little fun here, moving these around because I know that my sticky note tools can move around the screen, and I can also make them different sizes. And if I want to, I can change the angles of them too. Pretty cool, huh? So that's my sticky note tool. I'm going to clear frame because we're moving on to the next tool. The next tool is the add image icon. This is an image that you can use to bring a picture onto your jam. So all you have to do is with your finger, put your finger and press on your trackboard right here on your Chromebook and click on it and type in the little box here whatever it is you want to see. Oh, so cute. So I'm going to click on the kitten because that's the picture I want to bring into my Jamboard. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to click the blue button that says select. There we go. Oh, isn't that cute? I think I'm going to turn him at a little angle right here. What a cute kitty. I do like cats and I especially love kittens, but I also like dogs. So I am going to type in my Google image search, puppy. Oh. So as soon as I find the picture that I want, I click on it so that it's highlighted blue. Do you see how it's blue all the way around? And then I'm going to click on the blue select button. And I can move the puppy right over here. I want to make that picture about the same size as the kitty, so I'm going to press down and make it smaller. And I'm going to go up here to orientation and move it around a little bit because Jamboard is fun that way. So now I know how to add images. So let's review. To add images, click on Add Image icon right here. Go to the Google image search box. Type in what you want to see. Highlight it when you've decided what it is that you want to bring into your jam. It should be blue all the way around and have a blue check. And then click the blue select button. And it'll automatically bring it into your jam. If you want to change the size of it, you know how to do that too. So there we go. I've got my kittens and puppies jam and I'm feeling awesome. I know how to use the add image icon in Jamboard. I'm going to clear this frame so that I can show you how to use the next tool. The next tool is called Circle, but it should really be called Shapes because what it does is when I click on the different shapes, I can bring them into my jam. All I have to do is click on the button, choose the shape that I want. I just put in a circle and now I'm going to put in a triangle. I need to click on it. You see how it's highlighted gray? And then I come over here, bring my select tool to the jam and press on my trackboard and there it is. Now, same as with the sticky tool, I can make it larger, I can make it smaller, I can even move it around using my finger on my trackboard. So I'm going to just have a little fun here and show you several times how to do that. So click on the shape, click on it until it has a gray circle, and then bring your select tool, your cursor over to your jam and press on your trackboard. And that is how you use the shape tool. Very cool. I'm going to clear my frame again to go over the very last tool, which is probably my favorite one. It's the text box tool. This is very new to Jamboard and I really love having it here because it adds so much to what we can do in Jamboard. So the text box tool is just a way for me to type words into my jam without having to use the pen to write or the sticky note to type in. So what I do is I click on the text box, just like I did with shapes, And then I come and click again onto my jam screen, on my frame, just like that. Now, I would like to type my name on all my jams, so I'm going to start just typing my name, just like that. Now, there are many things that I can do here. I'm not going to make it too complicated for you. For now, I'm only going to show you how to make your name like this. You can lengthen or widen. You can change the shape or the width of your text box, just like this. I can even move it around like the previous ones, like so. Okay, so this is how to use the text box. Let's review. Find the text box, click on your trackboard, then click on your jam. There's your box. Now start typing. Okay, if you're happy with that, you can leave it alone. If you'd like to have it all look like a full sentence in one line, you can just extend it right here by clicking on your trackboard and pressing down on this little button right here in the middle. Name is Letty. Pretty cool, huh? That is your text box, and I really love it. If I want to change my text a little bit, I just highlight it by pressing the button, the trackboard twice, and then I can change the color of it. See what I'm doing by using the text color changer here on the A. I can also change the size of it by clicking on the display button. It gives me different options for the size of my text. I can be really large and humongous, or I can write my name in super duper tiny letters. Very cool. Finally, boys and girls, the last tool in your jam is the laser. And the laser, some of you may have seen your teachers using it to point out specific things on the board. So when you click on the laser, it turns red, and you can use it to point out things. So if I say, my name is Leticia Hasso Vallejo, can you see where that is? It's right here, boys and girls. Right now, we're learning all about Jamboard, boys and girls. These are the Jamboard tools. My name is Letty. Okay, so that is the laser. So to review, the tools that you can use are the writing tools, the eraser, the select tool, the sticky note tool, the add icon, the add image icon, the shape icon, the toolbox, and the laser. So now I'm going to go to the next frame to show you really quick. Some of you may have seen something like this today and you might not have been sure what to do. So your teacher may have put some directions for you that said, please use the pen or sticky note to solve the problem. Okay. So you'll sometimes see, depending on how your teacher makes the jam, some directions here. It's very important for you to always read the directions. So these directions say, please use the pen or sticky note to solve the problem. Okay, well, Mrs. Vallejo has already told me that the pen is right here. This is the pen. It even says pen when I highlight it. So I'm going to use the color blue because that is the color that I think stands out quite a bit. And I'm going to solve the first problem, and I'm going to write it just like my teacher said. So 1 plus 1 is 2. And if I write very carefully in there, you can see the number. I chose the paintbrush. That wasn't really a very good choice, so I'm going to try that again. I'm going to go with the pen, the first pen, and I'm going to do it in blue. Let me try that again. There we go. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. Another way to do that is to use the sticky note. My teacher said, Please use the pen or sticky note to solve the problem. So I see that there's a number 2 over here. And I know that 1 plus 1 is 2. I can also go to the number 2 sticky note, press on my trackboard so that I'm able to move it around, and I'm just going to slide it right over here where it goes. Isn't that cool? I should probably have erased this first though, because I know how to use the eraser tool, right? Go to select to get out of the eraser, and there we go. And 5 plus 2, 5 and 2 is 7. There we go, boys and girls. So now you know how to move the sticky notes around. Let's put them back and let's try that again. I simply get my finger, press on my trackboard, go to the sticky note, press on it until I see that it's highlighted in blue and has the little dots. Press my finger on the trackboard and move it over. You see? That's super fun. I love Jamboard. Great. I'm going to go to the next frame to show you some other things that you can do. So some of you may have gotten a worksheet like this today to do during your asynchronous time, which means when you're not working with your teacher, when you're working by yourself. So let me see. It says name. I know that I need to write my name. So how can I write my name, boys and girls? I can use a pen, right? I can just write it. Are there other ways to write my name? There are. I'm erasing that. Can I use a sticky note to write my name? Yes, I can. I just have to make sure that I make it small enough to fit there. So I can write it on there, make it nice and small, and move it over. There we go. Now I'm going to delete that so I can show you another way. Can I use the text box to fill in my name? Yes, I can, just like I showed you. There we go. There's my name. So now this reading comprehension packet wants me to read and then answer some questions. Read the short passage and answer the questions. Fluffy the cat. Fluffy is a cat. She likes to play. Fluffy can jump very high. Number 1, what kind of animal is Fluffy? And I have some multiple choices here. I have 2 choices. I can choose from dog or cat. What kind of animal is Fluffy? This is Fluffy right here, right? Because the title is Fluffy the cat, and there's only one cat on this page. So if I know that the title is Fluffy the cat, I know the answer already. Fluffy's a cat. So I know that if I were in class, I would use my pencil to just bubble that in, right? But I don't have a pencil. I'm not in my regular classroom, and I'm not using a pencil right now. I need to figure out a way to fill in that little dot that has the right answer. So I need to use one of my writing tools. I'm going to use the marker because it's a little bit thicker, and I'm going to use, I think I want to use the color black. So I'm just going to go over to the right answer, and I'm going to fill it in the best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I promise you, your teacher understands. As long as you don't mark the other answer, your teacher is going to know that you tried. Number 2, what does she like to do? What does Fluffy like to do? Fluffy is a cat. She likes to play. Oh, is that one of the choices? Run and jump. No, I need to keep reading. Fluffy can jump very high. Very good. So what's the right answer? It's jump. I don't have a pencil, so I need to use my writing tool to fill in the right answer. Do you see, boys and girls, how easy it can be to use Jamboard? So just to review one more time, here are our tools. your writing tools: pen, marker, highlighter, paintbrush, and different colors that I can use with them. The next tool is the eraser. I use that to erase. The select tool helps me get out of the other tools. So if I am in the marker and I want to get out of there, and because I don't want to use the pen anymore or the marker anymore, I click select and it takes me out of that tool. The sticky notes, the add image icon, the shape icon, the text box, and the laser. What was the title of our story? Fluffy the cat. So, boys and girls, that's your basic lesson for using the Jamboard tools to complete some of your assignments. I hope it helps. If you're having trouble, please ask your teacher. And boys and girls, most of all, do your best. Always do your best. And have a wonderful, wonderful year. Now, go have some fun with Jamboard.